duty, who had his gun with him in one of the suburbs, was going by a meeting which had been organised by a Republican movement, and 3 men were coming out of that building, and he actually shot the 3 of them dead. So that was the sort of stuff that was going on. But that night it got totally out of hand. You see, not alone did they start beating up the civilian population, but believe it or not, they started to set fire to buildings. And that night in Cork, we had almost 300 buildings burnt out. In today's value, it would be about 170 million euros of the damage. The Carnegie Library and the Customs House were burnt. Now, the Customs House caused problems for many years to come, but the documents that had been lost in there, absolutely dreadful. Now, what did happen was this reverberated very, very badly against the British government, because headlines went all over the world: civilians attacked by the military in Cork. This totally embarrassed the British government, so much so that the guy who was in charge of the troops here, the commander, he was fired. He was sent out of the country, and they put in another man, a much younger man, he was a lieutenant colonel, and his name was Bernard Montgomery. That name might ring a bell to some of you people, but it's back in history, because he went on to become the very famous General Montgomery in El Alamein,